Hey crafty friends, this is Jenny from crafttestdummies.com, and today we're talking stencils. This is the Stencil1 line from Plaid, designed by Roth. Let's take a look. Let's start off by taking an overview of some of the different designs they have. You'll find that they come in both the small 6x6 format and also a 12x12. And this is just an overview of some of the designs. They sent me these three. So the scallop, this one's called Asian dots, and this one is called star pattern. And if you want to know what the name of it is, you have to actually flip it over and look in a small name over the barcode. That's where you'll find it. But this one is my absolute favorite, and you'll see why later. Now, for some of the larger ones, you'll notice how it says 4, 3, 1, 3. That means how many stencils you're actually getting in the 12x12 pack. So for this one, you're going to get the Union Jack, the call box, the double decker box, and then also the crown. So you get actually 4 in one sheet. This one you get 3, and this is a nautical design with some rope. The anchor, which I love, and then the star. But then in this one, you get 1. It's one very large medallion style flower, and it is called the Mum. Very pretty, and even on the packaging, they show you how it could be canvas art. It's so pretty. And then this one has some like bees and honeycombs. It actually has a 2-layer stencil to it, the solid outline and then the detail. And then this one has 3, and again, the solid background and then the detail on top. So stay tuned, it'll show you how I use them. One thing I did want to show you is how these stencils that come with one piece, actually you can cut them apart. They have little dashed lines. These are not actual perforations, they're just printed on, but the stencil plastic itself cuts really well. And I don't know, maybe there's a little bit of a perforation. I can feel a little bit of a vibration when I cut it, so maybe that's it. But that actually gives you then your 3 separate stencils. And honestly, depending on what you wanted, you could actually even cut another one in half and use it as a smaller piece. If you find that you go over the edge, just use a little piece of washi tape and create that nice sharp edge. So let's see how the 2-step sparrow works together. I'm going to bring my journal back over here, and I am going to spray it with a little bit of the Stencil Adhesive. I just find that this really works a lot better for me. Let's see, I think this is basically a repositionable basting spray, and it just makes it sticky so that it's less likely to have your material seep underneath. This is optional, but like I said, I like to do it this way. So I'm going to put a little bit of Mr. Bird here in the corner, and I can feel that it's adhering nicely. And now I'm going to go over to a chalk ink. Now these are labeled as paint stencils, which I don't know why you would label something a paint stencil when you can use it for everything, because frankly I want a stencil that works with paint and chalks and inks and whatnot. So now I'm going to take this and just peel it right up. By the way, this will stay sticky for a while, so I like to go ahead and store it on like a plastic page protector. That way, I want it to stay sticky for a while, so I don't have to keep respraying it. And it won't stick to anything I don't want it to stick to. Okay, and now I'm going to put Mr. Birdie down on top. Maybe go just off a little bit and give it a little darker color. Just like so. And if you're interested in learning more about these Prima fluid chalk edgers and why I like them, I will leave a link on the screen for you so you can watch that video review. And doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Oop, I got a little bit of bleeding underneath. I got a little headed-handed, but it kind of adds to a painterly look, if you will. And so I think that's kind of fun. I'm okay with that. And then if I wanted, I could have used this first and given it even another layer of dimension. So that's my overview of Stencil1 stencils. I think there's some really fun designs and patterns. I encourage people to use stencils because they're easy to use. You get a really kind of fun hand-drawn look without actually having to do the work. And most importantly, it's inexpensive, an inexpensive way of adding designs to your repertoire. For this example, I actually used a squeegee and I used some clear gel medium over the stencil, and as you can see, I still got all those nice lines. This had a lot of color on the page before I went over it with the gel medium, but I love the way it just picks that up. So this is, I think it's a great stencil for being as little and fine as it is. It's really a winner. Just a quick note about cleaning your stencils. Most of these, because they're so shiny, will clean off with just a baby wipe, which is what I've got here. Here's a fun tip though. Go ahead and put the stencil down on a piece of scratch paper or book paper or whatever, and then clean your stencil. When you peel it off, you'll find that you actually get a secondary image. So you're using the ink or the paint or whatever it is that you have that's still on here. If you are using something like a, what am I trying to think of? Like a gel medium or an acrylic medium, make sure you wash it right away because you do not want acrylic medium or gel medium getting into these little teeny holes and then kind of gumming up your stencil. So sometimes it's even a good idea to have like a little pan of water, even an old pie tin filled with water handy, so that way you can just drop it right in and finish what you're doing. But for things like spray inks or stamp pads, really, the baby wipe does the trick. So there you have it. Thank you so much for being here today. If you found this helpful or informative, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section and we will do our best to get back to you. Lastly, if you like this video and want more like this video, please subscribe to our channel and they will come right to your inbox. So thank you so much for watching and have a crafty day.